Hey there, amazing people! Welcome back to the channel where we dive into science, psychology, and a sprinkle of humor to help you become the best version of yourself. Today, we're tackling a super engaging topic: 10 ways to actually make people like you. Yes, you heard that right. If you've ever wished for a magical personality potion or simply want to charm your way through social interactions, stick around because this video is for you. And before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment down below on which tip you think is the most game-changing. Now let's get started. Number 1 on our list: be genuinely interested in others. It might sound like the secret to unlocking the door to every friendship, and science backs this up. Research by psychologist Daniel Goleman on emotional intelligence tells us that people who show genuine curiosity about others tend to build deeper, more meaningful relationships. When you ask questions like, "How was your day?" or "What are you passionate about?" you're essentially showing that you care about their story. It's like handing someone a golden ticket to share their life with you. And trust me, people love sharing stories, even if it's about that time they tried to bake a cake and ended up with a pancake disaster. Seriously, who knew a cake could turn into a pancake? If that doesn't break the ice, I don't know what will. Tip number 2, smile. Research from the University of Kansas shows that smiling not only makes you appear more approachable, but also triggers positive emotions in those around you. It's like the best kind of facial emoji. Think of your smile as a social superpower. When you flash those pearly whites, you're sending out a signal. I'm friendly and open for connection. And hey, if you're having a bad day, just force a smile. It might just trick your brain into feeling a bit better. Plus, a smile is the universal language of kindness. And free Wi-Fi. If you're smiling right now, drop a smile emoji in the comments. And if you're not, well, maybe this video just made you reconsider. Now, on to tip 3. Listen more than you talk. This might seem counterintuitive in a world where everyone's trying to be heard on social media. However, psychological research, including studies from MIT, highlights that active listening not only builds trust, but also strengthens the bond between people. Imagine you're at a party, and instead of dominating the conversation, you're the person nodding, laughing at the right moments, and asking insightful follow-up questions. People notice that. You're like a walking, talking Spotify playlist, playing exactly what they want to hear. And if anyone ever complains that you're quiet, just tell them you're busy upgrading your listening skills. Remember, folks, listening doesn't mean waiting for your turn to talk about your weekend Netflix binge. Though, let's be honest, sometimes those binges are worth sharing. Just make sure you let the other person talk first. Tip number 4, use people's names. It's simple yet incredibly effective. According to research from Dale Carnegie's teachings in How to Win Friends and Influence People, remembering and using someone's name in conversation makes them feel valued and important. Ever notice how it feels when someone calls you by your name? It's like hearing your personal theme song. So next time you're chatting with someone, try to drop their name naturally. But be careful, don't overdo it. You don't want to sound like a broken record unless that record is a catchy tune. If you learned something new today, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more awesome tips, and leave a comment with your favorite name. Maybe even yours. Number 5 on our list: mirror their body language. This is a classic trick from the psychology playbook. Studies have shown that mirroring can create a subconscious bond between people. When you subtly mimic the gestures, postures, or even facial expressions of someone, it signals that you're in sync with them. Imagine being at a party and finding someone whose gestures just match yours. Suddenly, you feel like you're connected on a deeper level. It's like being in a dance where the moves just flow naturally. But here's a tip: keep it subtle. You don't want to end up looking like a synchronized swimming team at a pool party, unless that's your thing. If you ever catch yourself mirroring someone too perfectly, just laugh it off. I guess we're on the same wavelength today. Trust me, they'll appreciate the connection. Tip number 6, be positive and enthusiastic. Positivity is magnetic. According to a study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, optimistic people tend to attract others and build stronger bonds. When you radiate positive energy, it's like you're a human magnet for good vibes. And let's face it, Who doesn't want to be around someone who lifts their spirits? Whether you're cheering on your friend's latest endeavor or just sharing a laugh, your positivity is infectious. Remember, a little enthusiasm goes a long way. Unless you're excessively enthusiastic about vegetables at a steakhouse, then maybe dial it down a notch. If you're vibing with this positive energy, smash that subscribe button and comment with your favorite way to spread positivity. Number 7. Be yourself. It's a cliche, I know, but science backs it up. Authenticity builds trust. A study in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology found that when people perceive you as genuine, they are more likely to trust and like you. No one can fake being you. Embrace your quirks and unique qualities because that's what makes you interesting. Think of yourself as a rare collectible. Authenticity is what makes you valuable. And if anyone tells you to tone it down, just remind them that even Picasso had his wild brush strokes. Trust me, if you try to be someone you're not, you'll end up like that one actor who forgot their lines mid-scene. Authenticity is the best script you could ever follow. Tip number 8. Practice empathy. This means putting yourself in someone else's shoes. According to research from Harvard Medical School, empathy can dramatically improve your relationships by making others feel understood and cared for. When you genuinely try to understand how someone else feels, it creates a powerful bond. It's like giving them a big, warm, emotional hug without any of the awkwardness. And don't worry, no one is forced to try on metaphorical shoes without proper support. Just a little empathy goes a long way in building lasting connections. If you found that tip helpful, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more insights that warm your heart like a cozy pair of socks on a winter day. Number 9. Offer help and be generous. Whether it's your time, knowledge, or even a kind word, people are drawn to those who are willing to help. Studies from the field of prosocial behavior show that altruistic acts can enhance your reputation and strengthen bonds. Think of it this way. Every time you help someone, you're planting a seed of goodwill. Whether it's offering to explain a tricky concept or simply lending an ear when someone needs to vent, your generosity leaves a lasting impression. And the best part? Helping others often makes you feel amazing too, like you just won an invisible medal of kindness. Just be careful not to overdo it. You don't want people to think you're running a charity business out of your living room. Unless that's your plan, then go ahead and start your own kindness empire. And finally, tip number 10. Maintain a sense of humor. Laughter is the ultimate social glue. Studies from the Mayo Clinic confirm that laughter not only reduces stress, but also fosters a connection between people. A good joke or a well-timed, humorous remark can break down barriers faster than you can say knock knock. Humor shows that you don't take yourself too seriously, making you approachable and relatable. Just remember to keep your jokes inclusive and kind. Sarcasm can be fun, but only if everyone's in on the joke. If you ever feel like your humor is falling flat, just remember that even the greatest comedians have off days. And if your joke bombs, just say, "I'm testing material for my future Netflix special." Trust me, it works every time. Enjoying these tips? Hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us which tip resonated with you the most. So there you have it, 10 science-backed, research-proven ways to actually make people like you. Let's do a quick recap. Be genuinely interested in others. Smile, it's contagious. Listen more than you talk. Use people's names. Mirror their body language. Be positive and enthusiastic. Be yourself. Practice empathy. Offer help and be generous. Maintain a sense of humor. Each of these strategies isn't just a one-time trick. They're habits that can transform your social interactions and help build lasting relationships. Whether you're trying to make new friends, excel in your career, or simply connect with people on a deeper level, these tips are your secret weapons. Remember, it all starts with small changes. You might not see a transformation overnight, but consistency is key. And if you ever stumble along the way, just hit that subscribe button because we're here to remind you that every step you take is progress. If you found this video helpful, share it with a friend who might need a little boost in their social skills. And hey, if you have any hilarious stories about when one of these tips worked, or didn't quite work, drop them in the comments below. I love reading your stories, they make my day, and I promise I'll laugh along with you. Before we sign off, I want you to remember this. Making people like you isn't about changing who you are. It's about embracing your authentic self, connecting on a human level, and spreading positivity wherever you go. Science shows us that these behaviors not only make our interactions more pleasant, but can even lead to a happier, healthier life. So next time you're out there in the world, armed with these 10 tips, go ahead and light up the room with your unique charm. Whether you're at a social gathering, in a meeting, or even on a random Zoom call, these strategies can help you form connections that last a lifetime. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the art of likability, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on more engaging and thought-provoking content. And if you have any questions or extra tips on how to win hearts, drop them in the comments below. I can't wait to hear from you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, keep shining, stay authentic, and remember, being liked is just a smile away. See you in the next video.